14 plus 2, 16.
Nice. Good roll, finally.
It's a... No kidding.
What kind of beard are you making?
Like, Wizard Gandalf, full-on, amazing beard.
Amar
but
should probably
with
be
the
facing,
giant... But with
Amar
the
should probably be
giant...
facing Snarl when he does this.
Yeah, but a
Amar's
giant...
currently looking off into the distance.
A giant handlebar mustache.
Okay. So big old Gandalf beard and a handlebar mustache. All right. So you get. Okay. So together you make a. You make a lovely set of facial hair. The tips of the mustache fall off because the soap is not.
Aww.
The tips of the mustache and like the bottommost part of the beard does not hold together. But other than that, you do have a very full, bushy mustache and something of a long beard. All bubbles.
That's so great. Whoa.
Was it upside down?
Look at
You got
my
the star, but I think I drew it in reverse.
Okay, as Snarl's reaction, he's gonna make bubble horns imitating
It's got
Amar's.
boobies.
And then he's gonna be. Is he gonna do an impression of Amar? Like,
Yeah.
The star, but I think it's in
proper
reverse.
rich boy. I came out, man.
Yes, okay, so that's what do I roll?
Same. An artisanship dexterity.
Dexterity, okay.
Artisanship dexterity.
Wait, so we both have
So is that
both
just-
have bubble mustaches right now?
So that's just
No, you don't.
dex-
You haven't made one.
Oh.
So that's just a dex roll?
Yep.
Yes.
For you.
I don't have any proficiency in anything, so it's just pure dex basically.
What did you
I
do?
rolled a 15. Pure
15. That's pretty good. All right. So you craft yourself some slightly lumpy dragon horns, but they mostly hold up. They look a lot like Amar's, although
I'm gonna
slightly
DM you
goofier,
on Discord,
being made
man.
of bubbles and all. And you are now a soap Dragonborn.
Okay, now I'm gonna say like okay, I have to do a weird thing where Amar I have to impersonate Snarl impersonating Amar.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Amar.
Rude.
Hi, I'm Amar. I like making a mess in the bath house.
Amar's like, and then Amar's gonna be like, Amar would like, can he take his beard and make it look like messy hair on top of his head?
Oh my god.
Sure. Roll a straight dexterity check to move your beard on top of your head without destroying it.
Move your beard on top of your head. What a great sentence.
Oh my god, my cat is chasing a mouse.
That's exciting.
15 plus 2, 17. Haha.
17. All right.
Oh no, wait, it's not. Wait, straight dexterity?
Straight dexterity.
Alright, then just 15. My bad.
Okay. It transfers well.
Oh yeah, he let go of the mouse. Oh yeah, he's having fun with the mouse. That's nice.
That's nice.
Oh, he's chasing
playing
he's
D&D in real
chasing
life.
a mouse outside or a mouse inside?
Outside. Oh, he's just leaving the mouse there now. He's
Yeah,
just
that's
looking at it.
That's
That's
okay.
Running
Okay.
around doing things. Oh, now he's running after it. Oh, what is he doing? He never actually kills the mice he catches. He like
Just toys
basically
around
leaves
with
them on the
right?
ground. Yeah, he basically just toys around with them. He never actually kills them. Oh, the mouse is attacking him.
Yeah,
like
it's
hopping
a
at him.
really cool
He's actually
car, dude.
scared.
You got a good one just now.
He ran away from it.
That's how cats be.
Alright,
How
Amar's
mice
got
do you
It
his
was cool because you kind of
weird
picked it for
hair.
yourself.
Amar's got his weird hair. It's just supposed to look like hair, but it's just a blob on his head. He doesn't have hair.
The blob ones.
Amar's like, look at me! I'm Kallow! I'm super happy and chipper all the time! Look at me jump on the table! Wah-ba-ba-ba. I have
Oh, I thought you were going to
knives!
impersonate me.
Wow, you do such a good impression of me. Oh, I mean impersonation. Sorry. I'm impressed with
Now
your
Kallow
impersonation.
has to do one.
Impressionation.
Impressionation.
Now Amar looks to Kallow and like wiggles his
Kallow
eyebrows.
has to complete the circle.
You complete the
The
circle.
triangle.
Well, who will I do one of?
You have to. Snarl,
Also,
probably.
we'll eventually level up in here. I'm sure of it.
Oh.
Probably so. We level up through the power of bubbles and bubble impressions.
I'm Snarl. I'm so
Hey, you gotta do the hair. You gotta do the hair.
The hair? Oh, with the bubbles?
Yes.
All right. Then I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna make a bubble. I'm gonna make a bubble beard on my belly because I'm lying on my back. And that's where his head's gonna be, underneath my big old belly. And I'm gonna squeeze my belly together as I'm talking. And pretend that the folds of my stomach are Snarl's voice. Hi, I'm Snarl. I'm so grumpy. But I really want to be clean because I'm full of blood. And I want to be your friends, but...
We're all full of blood.
I want to be your friends, but I'm too nervous.
Yeah. I have my
As a
walls
reaction.
up and I'm afraid to bring them down around you guys.
Holy shit, are you trying to, have fun with me? Are you trying to roast me?
Maybe both.
Maybe both.
my
I'm trying to
reaction
make
of it.
light out of a sticky situation.
I'm gonna throw a wave at both of you to try and get rid of the bubbles.
No, my bubble hair.
Okay.
My luscious locks.
Roll
Roll
it.
another attack.
Okay.
It
Another-
might work for Kallow because he's on his
20! Natural
Nice.
22.
side. There's nothing
Perfect
we-
use of a 20.
Okay.
The biggest
Snarl.
flash any of us have ever seen.
He warms up and he puts his whole body into it. And just jolts forward and just this tidal wave of
Oh
water.
god, our stuff is gonna get destroyed.
I know, that's all
Like-
you were worried about, and you were the one who
Kallow
did it.
goes under in the tidal wave.
It's okay, Amar will break the wave.
And Amar,
No,
it slaps Amar in the face. And takes what's left of his mustache.
No, my luscious locks.
But not his hair.
My mustache. How could you do this? I've never had a mustache before. Why would you take this away from me?
I'm cracking up laughing. I'm finding this hysterical. I'm enjoying this moment very much, even though he wishes me to decide the pool.
Finally warmed up.
Can Amar push
Finally warmed
Kallow
up. He lets out a chuckle as well.
Heck yeah. Can Amar push Kallow under the water because he's just laying on his back?
You can certainly try.
I want to try. I do want him to try.
We'll call that a
Ah.
grapple attack.
That's 15 plus my strength modifier. Or if it's grapple, do I do athletics?
Yeah, athletics.
Okay, so that's plus 5 then. So 15 plus 5 is 20.
Oh,
Kallow,
Mhm.
you're going
Oh,
down.
Oh my god, of course. I'm not going to
You're
resist
going
anything.
down. I'm yelling,
Okay.
ha ha!
I mean, I'm also like, when I get knocked to the sides and stuff like that, I'm acting more expressive and probably exaggerating my pushes, just to kind of lighten the mood rather for Snarl. So, when Amar pushes me, if I would have normally went 5 feet, I'm pushing myself so I go 10,
I'm surprised the caretaker hasn't even noticed all this commotion. Well, actually, I assume they're in the laundry right now, so they can't hear us as well.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll just put them in here because they probably should be in there.
Totally what they expect from a Patha. There's a sign saying lifeguard, no lifeguard on duty.
I know, really.
Perfect. Well, Amar's gonna be like, well, I'm clean. Who wants to help me polish my scales? And he just laughs. So he's gonna go and get his towel.
I don't think I could reach half of those scales.
So while Amar is talking, you see Snarl trying to creep up on you. Like before you get out, you see Snarl. He's trying to creep up on you.
He's
But
like,
he's not very stealthy.
Amar,
I
can
rolled
Amar
a
just
2.
raise his, can he just raise it? Amar just looks at him and raises his eyebrow. What are you doing? He's like,
And I'm gonna try dunk Amar.
Yes!
Athletics contest.
Yay!
woo! If I win, I'm taking Snarl down with me. That's what I'm doing.
I got a 3.
No!
3 plus 4 is
I had a 5 plus 5 plus 5 is 10. I'm taking Snarl down with me. We're all underwater.
Oh boy.
A spoosh.
This
This is the greatest moment in all of D&D history.
This is what we came here for.
This is what we came here to do. This is why I wanted to go to the bed.
Just to beat the crap out of each other in the water.
And then when we go to the Green Grotto or Emerald Grotto, we're only gonna have this, but like 2 times as much because it's basically a water park.
Yeah, but there's also going to be plenty of other people there. It's a busy bathhouse.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe they'll join in on the fun.
Maybe we start a chicken fight.
Everybody just starts dunking everybody.
Heck yeah.
But then it's all gonna stop when somebody like lets go. Someone like they just float up and they don't move.
Oh no, that wouldn't happen. It's all in good fun.
I just realized this entire time Amar could have made this a hot tub.
It's already hot water. It's steamy.
Okay. Anyways, so what are the results, Gale?
of the contest.
Now, Mar's gonna try to drag both of them down.
Okay then. So as you try to push, as Snarl tries to push Amar doesn't resist, but instead, like, rolls with it, and Amar goes down, but Amar takes you down with him.
Hell yeah!
And you both go down in a big swoosh.
Can I jump on top? Can I jump on top of both of them?
This is I am the victor.
This is my chance. I just like hop on to both of them.
I'm gonna like just take one of my hands and pull him down. Like basically grab his foot and yank him down.
And we're all underwater.
Is that another athletics contest?
Sure.
Well, actually, does Kallow resist?
Probably not. No.
Obviously not. Okay, so just an athletics check then.
9 plus 4, 13.
Yeah.
All right, you have no problem.
Whoopee!
Well, actually, it probably sounds more like.
I'm all the way under now. Just my hair sticking out.
Alright. Alright.
Yeah, I loosen my grip as like a signal that I'm gonna like.
We're all
that's-
surfacing now.
Yep.
Mar's laughing.
Oh, 100%.
Well, I just did. I'm just like, well, that was something, but I need to dry off.
Indeed.
Get out.
Time to pull. I'm going!
No, but get out. I mean, I get out, not you get out.
Man, you are picky.
I'm gonna lay in here just a little longer.
Just a little longer.
I'm gonna grab my stuff.
He's gonna grab his polish and he's gonna sit down on this chair.
And I'm gonna
Polish
change.
himself up.
You're gonna polish yourself? Yeah. So while you're polishing, I'm just like swimming around on my back. La-di-da,
And I'm-
la-di-da.
Well, actually, no, I don't even have my clothes back.
Just sitting on a chair, still naked, applying some sort of polish.
Yep.
What parts
Okay, is the laundry
does
done
he
yet, by
choose
the
to
way?
polish? Is it just like a whole body thing?
Let's see, he polishes his
We're getting the
chest,
deep lore right now.
as much as his back as he can.
Oh, don't talk about the back.
His arms and biceps, calves and thighs. Also his tail.
Yeah.
Basically everywhere.
Basically.
I mean, nice and shiny. He only wears shorts. Most of him is visible. Most of him is visible, so therefore most of him should be polished and shiny.
Done.
Okay.
Let's see. There's a little table.
Just wait till you see him after molting season.
Oh,
There's a little table. Molting season. Oh,
They're
boy.
lizards.
Good. All right. There's a little table here where your stuff is dropped off.
so has it been dropped off already?
It has been dropped off.
Somebody
So-
entered while we were messing
So,
around.
yeah, well, we were doing all that, and they did not like.
They did not care.
They have
Well,
very
on the
high
on the way
passion.
to the stall, I picked up my stuff,
All right.
and I'm changing into this stuff. It takes me like 10 minutes to get it because of armor.
Because armor. Yep.
As soon as Amar is done getting all polished up and stuff, collect his things, he put on his shorts and whatnot. And can he just go over and like, can you just, have you drifted closer?
Yeah,
to,
I'm
like,
sure
the
by
edge?
now. Yeah. I'm about
Can
to.
Amar just-
I'm ready to get out too. So.
Amar, can you just pluck him up?
Just pluck them out.
They're like, come on!
Roll
Oh.
athletics.
Alright. Boink and think.
I imagine in times when like characters are changing,
19!
19, hell yeah.
24.
I imagine that eventually like Snarl's gonna end up being the character, kind of like the stereotypical girlfriend takes too long to get ready because of makeup thing. I take too long to get out because I have to put on my
All of your armor.
Yeah, and everybody's just like, "Come on, hurry up! It's time to go." It's like I still have to put on my gauntlets.
To be fair, it probably takes Amar longer to polish himself than it does for you to put on your armor. He just got this little rag and he's just.
So I guess maybe I don't know. We can say that you finished and I finished as well.
Eventually.
Mar
Eventually.
plucks Kallow from the water. With
I stand like
without-
at the entrance just to make sure I don't get splashed.
Okay, very good.
And then Kallow can get dressed, and as Amar walks over to the thing, the hand that's wet from grabbing Kallow, can he just flick the water at Snarl's face?
Sure. There's a free action.
Flick. You got a few droplets of water on your face now.
I'm just kind of like, why? Like, that's
Thank
what
you.
I'll give you. I just kind of mumble like, okay then.
Yeah.
And
I said, Amar, thank you. I didn't really feel like using my legs.
Understandable. They are very small.
Get my towel. I'll dry myself off as I'm walking. I'm like walking and like towel drying my hair.
I'm sure we're gonna level up soon.
Dress,
Um,
and we have
okay.
now leveled up.
as you leave the bathhouse,
Oh, yeah,
possibly,
where do we put the dirty towels?
Wait, in the
Yeah,
hamper.
thanks
where
for hanging
the
out,
where the
Falcon.
dirty laundry goes.
Just
Yeah.
there. Okay,
yes.
dump it off. I'm leaving.
Amar would like to, if this person's at the desk, Amar would be like, thank you.
Thank you.
Much
Where-
obliged.
oh, where-
I put them in there because they were
Oh.
too large.
And then they came back to the desk, and then they were at the desk. And she gives you a wave as you pass. Alrighty. And now that you have done more together, you feel more experienced. Okay, there's only so many ways you can say
Yeah.
welcome to level up.
Yay.
So,
Welcome to level 3.
welcome to level 3.
Nice. All right, so because I'm multi-class, can I pick? I get expertise and 2 skills. Can I pick those skills now?
You
I didn't.
you get expertise at level 1.
In rogue. Let me just double check. Ooh, good song. Oh, we gotta change the song again. Expertise. As first level, you choose 2 of your skill professions or 1 of your skill professions and your proficiency with thieves' tools. Your proficiency bonus is doubled for any ability check you make that uses either of those chosen proficiencies.
If it's your first level, then yeah, you can take those now.
You still have to figure out my
Okay.
old stuff.
I'm gonna take that.
Probably comes soon.
Praise the sun. Oh, the stretch feels so good, but
Well, it's more like when I take.
I'm actually, my back's against the chair today, which is interesting.
Might do that. It might do like a private session.
Sure.
To do what? A private session for what?
For the oath, because I don't know how oaths work. If you want to get into the, like, is it a thing you say in character? I'm not that familiar with paladins, as it happens.
I mean, I'm not really sure how the oath works either, because it doesn't. The handbook doesn't actually specify what you do to take the oath. It just says that at level 3 you take an oath.
All right, I'm gonna go persuasion, 1, 2, and perception.
Okay. Well enough.
Next time we'll have more luck persuading Snarl to have fun.
Well, it was a performance check, ironically enough. But
True.
Yeah. Performance doesn't get enough love, you know.
True.
Yeah.
Actually,
But if you're trying to persuade with your actions, that's generally more performance. Where persuading with your words is persuasion proper.
You start singing a jolly tune. Oh, he's a jolly good fellow. He's a jolly good fellow. He's a jolly good fellow. Snuck around the Paladin.
so my passive perception went up too then, now to 15. If you have it written down somewhere.
Your passive perception went up to 15. I will write that down. Thank you very much. Very cool.
Jesus,
Good.
you have 7 in persuasion.
That's used very.
Which I haven't used it yet, but eventually.
That's actually 2 more than my 5.
Eventually.
I'll be able to persuade anyone of anything.
All right.
You can tell them your toes are made of lollipops.
They are.
All right.
Really?
So, as you
Let's see if you think so. Hold on.
Oh, probably wouldn't be the weirdest thing.
15 plus 7.
Yeah,
You probably believe me.
So I am going to the church, so that could also be the moment I take the oath.
I roll 22 and trying to convince Amar that my toes are made of
Because I'm going to
lollipops.
the church to deliver the book and such. So maybe
Yeah.
I go to the church and also do the oath there. I don't know.
You can do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, we're going to the church now?
Well, I want to go.
Snarl,
Do you guys mind if I split and make some errands?
go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna
Should
run
we
to
go
the
with
potion
him or
shop
no?
first.
Can if you want, I guess.
What are you-
Ours-
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Probably go back to the inn and take a nap.
Okay, well then
Read a book under a tree.
I'll
That's what he's gonna
then I'll
do.
go back to the tavern then. I'll go back to dumplings and flagons.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the potion shop.
Oh.
I have more to say to my aunt.
And I have some information to gather.
Okay, so where are you? Are you Oh, the church.
No, well,
And
first I'm
Mars-
going to the potion shop.
Under a tree somewhere.
Maybe this tree over here that's conveniently in front of the inn.
It's a very cute tree. There's also this tree, which is a little more secluded, gives you a view of the fountain.
Ooh, yeah.
The bloody fountain.
I feel like Amar would probably like this tree better.
I mean, the fountain is probably still not as nice of a look.
It's actually looking better now.
Oh,
It's not a completely closed system.
What happened to the fountain?
I don't
Dumped
know.
our
Maybe someone
weapons
came
in
by and cleaned it.
Oh.
I don't know how fountains, like, do they even have fountains like this?
I don't know. Fountain just exists.
It just,
Maybe it's a
I didn't
magic
even
fountain.
draw it.
Maybe
Someone
a
else-
wizard. Maybe the wizard put it there, and he just magically cleans it every now and again.
That's not a terrible idea.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know.
He
it's
just like comes by,
sometimes-
he's like, some idiots fucking put some blood in here. Ugh.
It's like, God dang it! This is the third time this month.
Who the hell keeps doing this?
Those bloody adventurers.
We have
Literally.
a bathhouse.
Not at 4 in the morning, you don't.
Be a 24-hour bathhouse.
A 24-hour bathhouse.
Dude, we
4-hour
could-
bathhouse.
We can make
Maybe
a
in a bigger
franchise.
city. Okay, so we'll start with Snarl. Go into the potion shop. The potion shop is much as you left it. Here's Lloyd is actually in the back, working on some stuff, and there's a little bell. Little bell that
Yeah,
goes
I'll
off,
ring the bell.
and Lloyd comes out, and he looks up at you. Oh, hey. Hey there. Hi. What can I do for you today, Mr.
Oh wait, we should probably change the song. Hold on. Town ambience.
How good are you at identifying potions?
I've seen a good number of potions in my day. I can give him a look.
I'm gonna take out the 2 potions I took from back in the cave, the stout and tall potions.
Okay.
Oh god, this is loud. Sorry.
Notably louder. Okay. I will look up. I have to search my notes.
Oh, it does sound like this is a good town. Not exactly any music to it, but it's a good town.
Yep.
Appreciate you guys hanging out today, chat. Thank you for being here. Sorry, it's a weird stream. It's usually weird on Saturdays because we're playing D&D, and like I said, I don't want to talk over anybody. But whoever's here, thank you for being here. Hope you're enjoying it. It's an unusual day of D&D too, because we don't have all the members, so we're not really like
Found it.
adventuring. We're just kind of like doing errands.
All right.
But it's fun. We're hanging. Great.
So,
Love it.
if you hand over the potions, Lloyd looks at them. He takes them in his hand, kind of shakes them around a bit, kind of swirls them, and let's see how that goes. See if he knows what they are. There's a good chance he does.
Yeah, this town does sound like a little bit like a zoo. These weird birds.
It's just birds. I don't hear too many weird birds. I love birds.
I like birds. I mean, my town has a lot of birds. Birds.
My town does not have a lot of birds.
Birds.
Like the stray cat population.
Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Bird, 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 bird. Bird is the word.
All right, so he takes them. It takes him a couple minutes of looking at him, but he puts one back on the table, and he says, "This one here is potion of you go in the water and you a potion of water breathing.
Ooh,
That's the one.
Ooh.
That's the one.
that's pretty
So,
cool.
which one is it? So is this the tall potion or the stout potion?
The tall one is the water breathing.
Okay.
You can just relabel it in your inventory.
Why?
I'm just
Why
gonna call it
banana
the
bread?
water breathing potion. It's a tall potion.
Could have
I'm
actually gonna make a banana bread soon.
Just drunken and just started like lying under the water.
You could have grabbed them all by
Hey,
his
Sir Carlos,
ankles
what's
and
going
thrown
on?
them downwards.
And
And
the other
the other
one, he takes in his hand, he looks at it, spills it around. This one is it's like when you hurt yourself, healing, greater healing, potion of greater healing.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Sets that on the bench. Is that all, Mr.
So the stout potion is a greater healing potion.
Yep.
Okay.
Are you gonna buy all this stuff?
Those are
Do you
just
want
the
any
things.
sort of compensation for this?
Oh,
Banana bread.
just keep. You keep. I have a couple little potions I'm looking for. So if you could just keep bringing me things, and maybe give me first dibs on any weird potions you find.
Banana
that'd
bread.
be good.
Sure thing.
Okay. You have a nice day, Mr. I forgot your name.
The song.
Snarl. You have a good day, Mr. Snarl.
Thank you, Lloyd. Walk up.
You're welcome. Why was the person behind the desk so depressed? I feel bad for them.
He's not depressed, he just has brain damage
Oh.
from too many potion fumes.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna head to the church now.
He's just a tad bit high.
I see.
All the time.
The church is kind of a distance away, so it takes a little bit, right?
Is it?
It's not, you can. One of these days, we're gonna have to build a stinking map. The
Yeah.
second town. It's not too far away. Probably a couple minutes walk.
You could just do whatever, like, do some stuff for Kallow while I do that.
Okay. Well, what's Kallow doing then?
So I'm definitely going back. Going back to the dumplings and flagons, and I'm gonna go look for my aunt.
All right. She is working the tables this afternoon. I forgot what time it is.
Morning.
Morning.
Probably getting closer to evening now.
Is this still the same day as before we went to go to the woods,
Yep.
or is it day?
Yeah,
past?
it's the same day.
Is it very busy in here in the restaurant?
Is it very busy in here? How busy is it? You wouldn't call it, it's close. It's kind of like, it's right before the dinner rush. Because there's a dinner rush. And, it's kind of busy in here. You could probably sneak a moment or two over time if you need it.
Okay. I ask her. I say, Aunt Petunia, if you got a second, I'm gonna go ahead to the kitchen. I wanted to talk about something with you. I'll help you if you need, though, while we're working.
Oh, I could use a hand. Sure. All right. So if you head to the kitchen, she'll be with you in a second.
All right. Are there any orders up or anything like that? Maybe I can help whip some stuff
Are
up.
any orders up? Let's see. It's the There are a couple of sandwiches that people are looking to get.
She's the
that
only one
haven't
working
been
right
made
now.
yet.
Again.
I think so. Yeah.
All right. I go up the
Gang,
stairs.
your
I just like
cousin
peek my
keeps
head
step
and
up.
yeah. I walk up the stairs. and I yell at them. I say, what are the names of my cousins? Do we find that out?
What? I don't know what the names of your
Okay.
cousins are. You tell me.
So I walk up. I go,
Jimmy.
Koth and Coda, get your asses down here. I don't know. All you do up there is gamble. Petunia's busy down here. She's in the weeds. And I run back downstairs, and I'm a... Oh, they're commenting on your Irish accent. Yeah. So I'm gonna start making some food, I guess, if I can help while she's taking care of those customers.
Okay then. She does some of this. Takes a few orders. and then comes back here and finds you hard at work making the sandwiches, I suppose.
Yeah.
You're looking at all the order tickets.
All right, so she goes to fill some drinks, and she says, "So, Kallow, what you been up to? What can I talk to you about?"
Well, you know, when I gave you the gold and stuff for our friends,
Yeah?
I was kind of wondering if I could pass that along to them myself. Something about it just sits uneasy with me, and I kind of like them to know that I was the
Not
one.
too much of a bother, sure. I could pass that. I could hand that back, and you can get that moving along. As you can see, got my hands full around here, so I haven't had a chance to deliver it myself. So she hands you back. She goes to a little safe in the corner, and she passes it back to you. I forgot how much money it was.
Was it like 25 silver?
Like 17 silver, I think.
Yeah, I think it was 17 silver for some reason. Checking my notes.
Okay.
real fast.
So she passes the 17 silver back.
Oh
to you.
yeah, 17 silver from Nepper. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I'm also wondering if they're not going to help out ever. You know, I know that you love them and they're your sons, but I seem to be finding myself able to be here less and less these days, and you know, I have a lot going on and I want to help. Obviously, I love it, and I'm like talking as I'm talking. I'm still cooking. I'm like doing stuff, preparing. But maybe if you want, while in my absence, I could try to find some hired help. Because I feel bad that you're here alone so often, and I really do love you, Aunt Petunia, but I have a lot going on right now, and...
Truth be told, a bit an extra hand around here certainly grease the wheels, you know. You can find, or even just the money to get an extra hand in here wouldn't be so terrible either.
Well, well, I can start with that. I know I gave you the gold yesterday, earlier this morning, but I mean, I have more that I can lend you, or just give it to you. I mean, you're doing a lot by letting me stay here and giving me the opportunity to work and learn under you.
Always so appreciative. Always help.
Snarl could just come by and be big, like, rich donation guy and just give him 30 gold.
Oh, I've always liked to Kallow. She tussles your hair. I'll see what I can do with the money you handed me earlier.
Okay.
And you just keep on making waves, Tyke. And she goes out.
Can I hand her another?
Begins to serve you. Sure. So, 2 gold. All right. Oh, 12. Oh, I've half a mind to say it's not in their constitution. They're just not helpful people, I suppose. It's hard to say. I've tried to find people to whip them into shape, but never keeps. Yeah. He had a zeal for life, a zeal for the craziness and the gambling. Honestly, I see a lot of him in them. It's half a way I can't bring myself to stop him. Yep. Yep. All right. And yeah, just slides over the table like a cool person and serves the last people their drinks and goes back. What was the last thing
I
you
just
said?
realized. Mini Snarl is gone.
What was the last thing that what?
That you said. I'm trying to hold a conversation and consider.
Just that I said that this is the best restaurant in town, and that it's all thanks to the hard work that she's been putting in.
You bet it is. Do a lot to keep this place running. It was your uncle's pride and joy.
Yeah,
Be ashamed to let it slip, you know.
And I'm not gonna let it. I know. I said I'm sorry. I can't be around much, but I'll do whatever I can to keep this place going. Eventually, I'd like to make it back here. I know for sure, but I just, I said to you before, I just feel like there's something out there for me, and I have to go out and find it.
Yeah. I know the feeling. Heck, your uncle was like that. Honestly, I'd call it a small miracle I was able to wrangle him into settling down enough to get this place rolling. But you go out there, have your big damn adventure. Be safe, though.
Always.
As safe as you can. Probably don't need me to tell you this, but keep good company.
And don't set spiders on fire.
Yeah.
Let's set spiders on fire.
Right. She gives you a pat on the shoulder. Sends you on your way.
As I'm walking out, I say, one of the reasons why our uncle had an easy time, why we had an easy time wrangling our uncle is because of how beautiful you are, Aunt. I'll see you between you. And I scurry out the door. I'm gonna go see if I can find our friend Nepper or his family.
Okay, we will get to that.
Okay.
After who has the next? So Amar probably. What's Amar doing?
Reading his book under a tree.
Yes.
Important going to the church, though.
Okay. I just didn't want to leave you behind in case you were reading anything interesting.
I mean, he's just reading his mother's book of manners.
Just having a chill moment, reading a book under a tree. Okay. Where?
Listening to better.
I'm over here. You need to spawn in the church.
I must bring church back into existence.
What book are you reading, Amar?
The mother's book of manners.
Oh, that's what you just said. Okay.
Yes.
What is it about?
I don't know much about that
Manners.
book,
Oh, I don't know what you're saying. Mother's book of manners. Oh. I don't know what I heard.
I don't know.
I thought it was matters.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
Okay then. There's the church. It's
Enter
late
Snarl
evening.
left.
Early evening. Alright. So it is early evening right now. I need to decombine these things. Oh, one moment.
Yeah,
Nice.
my mic just muted again for some reason. I don't know, it's weird.
Enter Snarl. Stage left.
Snarl.
Yes.
There we are.
Alright. You walk into the church. The church is... I forgot if this guy up here is a statue or if he's like a priest.
I don't remember either.
I think the ones on the left and right were statues. I think that was
I
like
know
the
he's for
bishop.
sure a statue.
Sacred Saint of the S'more. So I think he's...
Alright. He's
Let's see,
not
these
as
specifically say
comfortable,
statue. This is a statue of Saint Bert the Marshmallowy, and this is a statue of Saint Graham the Crumbly. So he...
I'm glad we have like more about the s'more.
Lore. S'more lore.
Some more lore.
Yeah.
We need some more lore.
Alright.
I'm locked
So
down.
Snarl comes in. The building is it's like early evening. There's no events happening right now. It's a quiet place.
I walk slowly so as to not like be rude.
Not
Okay,
disturb
like-
anything. Okay. So as you walk in, it's pretty calm. You see one of the priests at the refreshment table, just leisurely, just having a late lunch break.
Huh.
You see,
I said I'm not gonna bother him.
yeah, all right. You see up near the front.
Little priest. What's that? Onion rings, some cheese, some bread.
I'm gonna approach the bishop and tell him of my findings.
The bishop. So the bishop turns. Says, you've returned. Bringing news of the outside world, perhaps.
Yes, while in that cave, I found a bookshelf. There was a room, it seemed to be used by somebody, and there was a book in there. Perhaps you'd like to see it. And I'll hand him the book about Wolf.
That's quite curious. He takes the book, and what does he know about it? Alright. So he looks at the book, and he flips through it. And he starts, his brow furrows. I see. This is troublesome. Troublesome indeed.
Uh-oh.
Things the drow are back at their old schemes. Should have known it was only a matter of time.
Oh, as well. Well, there. We encountered a pair of carrion crawlers. One of them started running off towards a door, trying to bash it in.
Door.
And what's this music? Oh,
Church music.
Oh,
It sounds way more epic than it should be, though.
Wait. I thought I got rid of that. That was weird. I deleted it and it still came up. That was weird. That's.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm also now going to hand him the scribbles.
The scribbles. Alright.
It was full of. These engravings are carved onto the door, which was pitch black.
I see. Alright, so he takes a minute to look at those. And the alright. He looks at them. Kind of gets like he looks like he's not quite sure what he's looking at. And he hands it back. I'm not sure I can help you, my son.
What?
I see.
Is this the church of the god that you pray to? Or do
Well,
This is a church. This is like
Yeah,
an
it's a
ecumenical
church.
temple.
Okay.
It's a temple of many faiths.
Do you have a specific like faith? Or I mean, I don't know, because in Paladins and old editions, they were like worshippers of specific gods, usually god of life or something.
Jimmy, your sound has gone all weird.
yeah, he started like gargling.
Is it back now, or is it still bad?
I think it's back.
Good now.
Yeah, the Adobe does that sometimes. Yeah. So is it? Do you have like a specific god that you pray to, or?
Well, I didn't choose one when I made the Paladin because I didn't realize that I need one. But like, I guess Gale has homebrewed a god for me.
Okay.
Yes. An intermediate god, while a lesser god, while you choose a bigger god, because as you get to higher levels, you're going to want a bigger god.
Yeah.
So what's the difference
gonna want a
between
bigger
like a
boat.
paladin and a cleric in this case?
Paladin's like to smash things.
Okay.
Paladins are more the like aggressive. Clerics are more defensive, I guess.
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it.
Because while like paladins can get some like support abilities, like cure food or like purify food and cure wounds and stuff like that, lay on hands.
Yeah.
They're not really like meant to be a like healer class.
Mm-hmm.
So your power doesn't come from your faith as like a divine entity, right? It's just your power is.
Well, it does.
It does.
Just like a priest, it does. But sometimes, the way I look at it is, sometimes you'll be, like, you can receive divine help without knowing who's helping you.
Okay.
This is the way I see it.
And it definitely is from like a holy power, because it like mentions how, like with divine health, it says that it's because of all the divine power flowing through you that you're immune to disease.
Yeah.
Okay, so it goes through you in a different way than it does a cleric, I guess. Interesting.
But I think it's also like, I think this would be the best opportunity for me to take an oath, wouldn't it?
You could take an oath.
It's time to pray.
But
Time to pray.
basically, I think with the oath, you basically set out like some principles that you have to follow.
Yeah, that's the tenets.
So like, I choose to always kick ass when kicking ass is appropriate.
and I'll also make sure I'm always out of bubblegum.
And always out of bubblegum. That'll do it. But yeah, just like 2 to 4 tenets of, whatever you think is like good guidelines for what your character should reliably do, should be relied upon to do.
Yeah, I mean, that's the divine oaths. Like the tenets, I already have them written down here. The fight a greater evil, no mercy for the wicked, only means necessary, and restitution.
Yeah, okay. So you can take that oath now.
Also, how do you refer to like a bishop? Because I know with nuns, I think you refer to them as sisters.
I think this guy is a priest, because a bishop is like in charge of an entire like county. So this guy is probably just a priest, who you would refer to him as father.
Okay.
At least if you're going in with the Christian naming sense. If you're going with other naming senses, as this is an ecumenical church, I have no idea.
I'm gonna go with like Christian, because it's like the most I know. I'm not religious myself, but like it's the one I best know, simply because it's the most common in like my area, I guess.
Fair enough.
It's literally a church, like only like a block away from me.
Yeah.
So, literally, no, actually, it's basically just like across the street. So that's nice.
Yes.
Okay, so like,
for what it's worth, an oath of vengeance doesn't need to be. I don't think you need any witnesses for an oath of vengeance. For an oath of devotion, you probably do, but
yeah,
oath of vengeance is very personal. So you could just sit down at a bench, just sit down at a pew,
Okay.
and be like, "I swear to God, I'm gonna kick so much ass, so righteously,
One day.
God damn it."
okay, yeah. I'm just gonna say, like, thank you, Father. I think I'll need some time to reflect. Sit down.
Okay. Oh, this is a big moment.
All right. Would you like to take the oath?
Yes, I'll definitely like to take the oath. So I sit down and I think about my past grievances. I remember my parents murdered in cold blood
The Avengers
by some
soundtrack.
unknown raiders. I remember the wolf parents
You what? The wolf parents?
once again murdered in cold blood
Yes, he has wolf
by
parents.
some hunters, with no regard for my safety, they left me behind to fend for myself. And I decide that it will be my holy duty to make sure that they know their place.
Enact justice.
Justice.
So as you finish your oath, you feel a sense of purpose, a sense of fitting in the world. And a renewed sense of connection. And you have successfully reached level 3.
Okay.
Ooh.
Wow.
And taken your oath.
I'm also gonna, I guess maybe as I stand up, I also feel more divine power in me.
Yes, that too.
Divine health. I've made a greater connection with the gods. They've, in turn, have given me greater power.
That's how that works.
Stand up. I look to him.
Later.
Father, I know my purpose in the world now. And I shall go and complete it.
Gives you a slow nod.
Turn around and leave.
20 years from now,
Yeah.
it's gonna be like the greatest paladin, that level 20 paladin. Famous all across the world. And this guy's gonna be like, I set him on that path.
Yeah, for sure.
He's like, I talked to him. He gave me a book. Here, look at it.
Look,
Unfortunately, he didn't autograph it.
he didn't.
That'd be actually really awkward if I did sign it, because then everybody would be like, wait, what the fuck? Is he connected with Wolf? Is he actually really bad?
Is he? Is the savior of the realm evil?
So I'm gonna walk back to the town. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice transition.
Yes, it is. All right. What's everyone else
Sit down
doing?
by the fountain.
Okay, so Snarl goes, sits by the fountain.
I think we're pretty much wrapped up then.
Yeah.
Except Kallow might have one more thing to do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Kallow.
Enough
Okay.
enough
Yeah.
family. Go.
So I'm gonna walk in and see if you guys want to do it with me first. I say, hey, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Well, actually, I think let's say you're doing this while I'm still at church. so
Oh,
I'm not
okay,
there.
okay. So I'll see if Amar wants to join me then. I say, so, Amar, I don't mean to interrupt, but I got the satchel back from my aunt for Nepper, the body that we found in the caves. And I want to go return it, but I feel like it'd mean a lot more coming from the people who found it. If not, I'm gonna go anyway, but I figured maybe I'd give you the opportunity to join us if you'd like, or join me if you'd like.
Look up. He'll close, but he'll come with you. You just, yeah, sure, I'll come with you.
Okay, cool.
He'll just stand.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you fused.
I fused it. I fused it. All right, so let's go to Nepper's place,
we go.
wherever Nepper's place was.
We'll just follow behind
Okay.
Kallow, leisurely.
You can probably find them over in the residential district.
Didn't you make a small map before for Jake?
I did, and I don't know where that is anymore.
And probably got destroyed in one of the many floor apocalypses.
Floor apocalypse. Those were the days.
No more.
No more. We have been saved.
We've been saved. Gale installed an impervious floor.
The floor has been tamed.
The most best floor. There we go. Okay. So we'll say it's on the residential side of town. There's a little building smushed in between two other buildings.
Okay.
Let's see. Here's your door. Very door. There you go. And here it is. That looks about right. Sure. Or we can just theater of the mind it if you're not going to do too much adventure rolling stuff.
No, I mean it's fine. Whatever.
DMing is hard. Heck, dude. Okay. Now I have to come up with voices for those people, and I figure out what they do with their lives.
Well, first, let's see if they're home.
See if they're home. Go ahead and knock on the door then.
I will do that. Knock, knock, knock.
All right. Did Amar come with you?
Yes. Sorry, I didn't grab my purse. It's gonna be standing a little ways behind, probably.
Okay.
He doesn't want to intrude, you know. This is a Kallow's moment, you know.
Right.
You know,
All right. So you knock on the door.
So.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. And a person. There's rattling as the door. And these all. Okay.
All the biddies in love for James.
The door. Oh,
What's up, Grace?
I'll fix that up for a second.
Thank you. What's up? Welcome.
Door
Thank you
opens.
for that, Grace.
And an elderly halfling man greets you at the door. He looks to be about 50, you would guess.
50. Okay.
About 50. A little bit of gray in his beard. Maybe just 40. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
You got me second guessed.
No, I don't know. I don't know why I asked it like that. 50? I don't know why. You give me whatever age you want him to be.
Halflings live that long?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So he meets you at the door. Says, let's see. Does Kallow know the people? Fuck. Now I have to give them a last name.
Well, I mean, I would assume that maybe I don't know them personally, but like, our families might have ties.
Yeah.
I don't know if I know them personally.
What's their last name?
I was gonna say only because it says townsfolk. I'm gonna say Folkcloak.
Okay.
Why? I have no idea.
Sure, why not? We live in a fantasy world. Okay then. So the old man, he looks at
Bob.
you. Bob. That's his name. Bob. Alright. He says, so, hi there. So you're, I might have seen you around before. Are you that Kallow kid who inherited the restaurant?
Hey, yeah, I am. I
Oh,
was wondering if we can come inside. I have something to talk to you about.
come inside. Oh, sure, I have a moment to spare. So he invites you in, and he has just a simple. It's a relatively simple little life in a simple little house, and he has a little couch he was sitting on, and
Small little house.
this small little house. A little table on the side. Yep. All right.
I say, watch your head, Amar. So,
All right. So what did you want to talk about?
recently we went into these caves and we found this, and I take out the pouch and I hand it to Bob. I say, Bob, I don't know if you know this or not, but we found Nepper down there. And
You found Nepper. He's passed away. See.
I'm afraid to say that's a yes. I definitely bring ill tidings. I'm not sure what happened to Nepper, but when I found his remains, I knew it was him, and it was the least I could do to bring his belongings back to you.
Well, that's... He looks you in the eye. That's much appreciated.
You know, if it wasn't for my friends over here, well, friend that I have here with me and a few others that we were in there with, like Rupin, you know Rupin, we would have never made it back alive ourselves.
Just kind of nod.
Rupin pull his weight this time.
Well, he certainly had weight.
That one. Yeah. That's a good way to describe him, certainly.
So, also, we're sort of wondering, if you knew that he was down there, what brought Nepper into those caves?
Oh, the same thing brings a lot of people down into those caves. It's treasure, or it's glory, it's fame. Ever since that old adventuring party lost their hammer and one of their team members down there, it's, you know...
A hammer?
First man to pull that hammer back is, well, he'll be a man of summer now, and I'll tell you that.
So...
But a lot of people go down there and they don't come back.
What do you mean, hammer? What adventuring party? I don't think I know this information.
Oh, you know, the old barkeep, Rockland, and the wizard, Mulfazarian, and, no, there were some others, but I think one of them lives in one town over. Yeah, they used to be an adventuring party. Till they lost their cleric down there in that hole. And the hammer that was their, you know, the pride and joy, namesake of the whole group, Goblin Smasher. Real tragedy.
Did anyone ever find this item? Or any of them? Because we didn't find the hammer. We were down pretty far.
No one see'd hide nor hair the hammer, nor the remains of the lass.
Do you hear this, Amar?
Yep.
Are you familiar? We found a big black door down there. Have you ever been down there yourself, Bob?
I've not been down there, but I've heard tale of the door. There's a coven of elves lives down there, but no one messes with them. They're capable magic users. It's asking for trouble to go down there. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, well,
A lot of people found trouble.
including ourselves and Nepper. Dare I say it?
But you made it back, my boy. This time at least.
Well, I hope you're all right otherwise.
It's good to have some closure. Certainly.
Yeah.
It's good. Thank you.
It's my pleasure. If you ever want to come to the tavern, you know where to find us. Oh, I'll be glad to get you a meal. At least. You know, Nepper was a good friend of the family, just as you are. I go out to give him a handshake, or whatever medieval handshake by the forearms. I guess I would assume.
Do a bro fist.
Bro fist.
He gives you a handshake. He has a sturdy grip, almost too tight, but not quite. And you can tell he's aged, but he still has some strength in him left. So, anyway, Wish you luck in your future adventures. So you wouldn't be thinking about trying to retrieve that hammer yourself, would you? It's a dangerous gamble.
I definitely can't say no. I don't intend on it, but I feel like I don't know. It kind of calls me.
Feel free to eye up Amar's current hammer.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
So he follows your eye line. So Kallow's looking at Amar's hammer. Bob also looks at Amar's hammer. And he says,
Guys,
"Oh,
do you...
are you an adventuring type too?" Well, I should think as much. No one who isn't an adventurer's type would walk around in a getup like that. He sees you in your shorts, hammer slung over your back, shirtless, brawny.
Polished.
It's not hard to guess that you're an adventurer.
I'm also very shiny. Freshly polished.
It's very shiny.
Very shiny.
Okay.
Well, I have work today.
What do you do?
Okay.
And this is probably a good spot to stop
All
there.
right. You want to all reconvene at the fountain?
Yeah, sure.
And then call
Yeah,
that
sure.
a day?
Yep. Well, all but Geoff, of course.
All but Geoff. Whatever.
Yeah, let's go back.
Oh. Okay then. So, that's a session.
Hey, Squirrel.
Much
What's up,
more
man?
RP heavy this time.
Indeed.
With less combat. How'd it go?
I'd say it
Or-
went well.
What was everyone's favorite parts?
Bath.
The bath.
Bath.
That was fun, yeah. I think I kind of like just being able to hang out and RP a little bit instead of like being... We're not attacking, we're not in a rush, we're not doing anything. We're able to just like play our characters for a little bit. That was pretty cool.
Snarl under the water.
Huh.
Well.
Yeah. I also like I also like that when I was in the tavern, I was able to drop little subtle hints at what was happening back in Blue Larch, you know, talking to my aunt about the gambling and the hustlers and stuff that came in and out of our tavern, and like the crap that our family was involved with there.
It's funny because Amar passed through Blue Larch on his way towards Red Larch.
Yeah. I wonder if he stopped at the tavern. I don't know what it's called offhand, but
Maybe he did.
Yeah.
Who knows?
it's bigger than this one. But I don't have any. I'm not part of that one. I just grew up in it.
Knows. Well, I gotta go and do stuff before I head off to work, so I'm
Okay.
gonna head out here.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. I'll talk to you guys later.
See you later,
A
boss.
plus session. Yep. Bye.
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 Cool. So,
Well,
do you want to wrap it up then? Should we wrap it up?
sure.
Unless there's something else. I mean,
Are we done recapping?
yeah. Recap.
Today was a little weird. I find it like combat is very easy to understand. So it's very easy to DM. You know, it's a cycle of, you know, hitting and missing and moving and special abilities, which are all very well denominated. Freeform RP, like bathhouse stuff, is a little harder for me to DM. So,
Yeah. You're doing a great job though.
Definitely.
Yeah. I feel.
thank you.
Yeah. I mean, I feel bad that you said that. Like, oh yeah, DMing's hard, but you know, you pull it out. You pull it off every time.
Oh boy.
Practice makes perfect. It might be hard now. It might be easier later.
Yeah, practice
Like,
makes.
oh, I found this stuff hard. Whew, this stuff is really hard.
Yeah, you got more and more skilled, and you face greater and greater challenges. Also,
Just like in D&D.
Also, major lore at the end of the session. Who'd have thought that? I did not expect this guy, but yes, he's an old guy who's been in the town a lot.
Yeah.
He knows about the town's history.
Yeah.
That's how old people are. They just tell you all sorts of weird historical shit if you just let them.
Yeah, that was
Or-
cool.
or-
That was cool, and it's also good for book because now we have a good reason to go down there, even if it's just for the hammer alone, you know. Yeah, that was a major lore drop.
Yep.
With there was a whole adventuring party that went down there. That there was you said a cleric that didn't come back.
Yep.
They probably went through that black door, considering we searched most of obviously didn't search every single corner, but we searched mostly everything. So it seems like we missed oh, there were the boulders as well. Actually, that area we never explored.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So if we came back, maybe we could try to shove those out somehow and see what's behind there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, my best guess, I mean, from a player perspective, it's behind that black door. We still have more to explore in the cave. We didn't go down, every single nook and cranny. And,
Yeah.
I
feel like those boulders are definitely hiding something if the spider went down there.
yeah.
Hmm. That is a good point.
We actually never examined the boulders, so we don't know how recent those are. If they've been there for basically from the beginning, or if it's a recent cave-in.
The boulders? What boulders?
Because there's that so we got to the pelvis area, right, where we fought everything, and one of the spiders we were fighting ran away and went through into boulders, and it's boulders we couldn't get over because they were too big, and we decided to leave it and not chase it down. So that's what I'm talking about. But we never examined the boulders closely. We're just oh, it's boulders.
Oh, it's boulders.
So, for all we know, it's either a cave-in, it could have been man-made, it could have just been there since the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say the oath part was a bit awkward, but I know it's awkward simply because the handbook doesn't tell you what to do for it.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of mechanical.
Yeah, it's literally in the handbook. Just you take the oath.
You
That's
take-
basically all it tells you in the handbook, which I think is kind of stupid. That's oh, at level 3 you take the oath to make cement your religion, your devotion to your holy job.
Your devotion to your holy job. So I guess that's just one way of putting it.
Yeah, but it's it doesn't even tell you what you have to do to take the oath. And Gale, does the DM handbook tell you what to do?
I don't think so. I've never found that in the DMG.
So yeah, that's quite stupid. No, take the oath. What does that mean? Just take the oath, stupid.
Just
You just take the oath, stupid.
Well, I mean, maybe I guess it's contextual, because it's the one where you protect nature. I guess that one, it's you find some place in the forest where you kind of reconvene with nature and you take the oath there. Oath of devotion makes the most sense if you take it in a church. And then oath of vengeance, yeah, like you said, it kind of makes more sense if it's you take something as a reflection.
Yeah.
You're thinking about it and you're this is what I want to do.
And that's what the one that you have is Oath of Vengeance?
Yeah, I took Oath of Vengeance. So from now on, I have to follow the 4 tenets. Fight the greater evil.
Mm-hmm.
So I always choose sworn foes over lesser evils. No mercy for the wicked, so my sworn enemies get no mercy. I have to kill them, basically. Any means necessary, my qualms can't get in the way of exterminating my foes.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I can't be like sad or anything. So if it's literally just like a child that's causing this, I'm gonna have to kill that child.
That's
Even if I feel like it's morally wrong. And restitution,
That's
if I
kinda
force
crazy.
ruin on the world, it's because I failed to stop them. I must help those harmed by those misdeeds. So basically, if I can't kill somebody who is a sworn foe, I have to chase them down and get you guys to go on a side quest with me. I mean, obviously that's something that Gil will have to build the main campaign around.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can. There's.
Like, I'm not saying that there should be points where Snarl is going to have to chase down his enemies, but obviously it's like, yeah.
It's there's room to play there.
Yeah.
And we can do.
Yeah. And like I said, I took beef because like I'm playing it up as like the rogue was like the background that I left behind. That was one of the reasons why I also wanted to leave Red Larch or Blue Larch, was because I had this opportunity to come here, and maybe my uncle and aunt knew like there was better in me than there was in the rest of my family. So like they were all involved with like some shady stuff back at home, and I didn't really want to be there anymore. And once my uncle passed away, he like gave me the opportunity to take over this tavern and a place to live. Excuse me.
Right, this is... So you got some spicy lore on me.
Well,
spicy lore.
Not necessarily. I mean, there's really not much else to it. You know, there's just, you know, working wheels.
I mean, there's still some stuff you don't know that's a bit more interesting. I mean, it's still kind of cliche stuff, but it's my first character, so...
Like you said, we get better over time.
Yeah. Well, again, I didn't figure this out until I started playing them. You're excited to know what?
Like, if I have a next character, it's kind of like a backstory. Like, I'd like to have it where it's like the backstory affects me, maybe gives me a con in some way. Because, for example, like, Amar has that thing with thunder. I don't know much about it. Right? Like, Geoff has that thing where he rolls extra wildlife stuff.
Yeah.
But for me, like, my backstory hasn't given me any negatives, really.
Gotcha.
I'm not saying it should be, like, a required thing of every backstory. It just makes it, like, it feels like your backstory actually has more meaning than just, like, it happened, but I'm here now.
When it comes with an upside or a downside.
Yeah.
Or both. Yeah. I'm excited to... You'll get your sworn enemy.
Oh boy.
You'll get your sworn enemy. It's like half the trick. Like half the difficulty is like finding ways to drip feed the information. Because if I just like drop the lore on you, it's like, well, that's great. Thank you, DM. Very lore.
It's like, while walking through the forest, suddenly a giant stone falls in front of you. On the stone is written the entire history of the world.